Hello, cherished viewers. You're welcome to today's edition of The Volunteer, a television program brought to you by the Coalition of Volunteering Organizations Ghana, COVOG, set to whip up the spirit of volunteering in Ghanaians and also to bring to the limelight the great efforts of volunteers in this country, spearheaded for national development. I am Lily Bright, your humble host. Please, let's take a commercial break. On today's edition of The Volunteer, I have with me an honorable personality who is the founder and CEO of Community Consent and Care Foundation. He is in the person of Alhaji Ali Mohammed, who is also the protocol sub-chief of the Hausa community of the East Ayawaso district. Alhaji, sende zuwa. Yeah, they
love you, hello.
So, please, can you brief us a little on the founding of Community Consent and Care?
Thank you very much for having me here. It's a privilege. Community Consent and Care Foundation is a foundation that, being who I am within the community, as a sub-chief, entitled Shamaki, the chief Shamaki, yeah, okay. Meaning chief protocol of a Hausa chief. Being a sub-chief within the community, I have to, sit down and see and go around the community, at least have something doing, that the community will feel impact of my presence in the community. So that is why I bring out the Community Consent and Care Foundation.
Yeah. Wow. So with this vision of letting the people of the East Ayawaso community, precisely the Hausa community, to feel the impact of your presence and position, what actually did you set up Community Consent and Care Foundation to do?
Community and Care Foundation is set up upon, through my research within the community, what I found out that I can do easier way is when I found out our children, our future leaders are engaged into substance abuse and drug addicts. So I have to see through that, what am I going to do to assist those who are yet addicted? From there, then I will see how I can enter the addicted ones. So basically, I am into sensitization, education through schools and Islamic schools for them to know the effect of drug abuse. So far, this is the basic that Community Consent and Care we are into now.
Okay, so you have a dual activity that has to do with sensitization and prevention.
Prevention, yeah, of course, yeah.
Of these young ones.
Young ones, yeah.
From entering or indulging in substance and drug abuse.
Yeah,
and also working on those who are already into the practice.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the age range with which you work?
Well, the age range is from 12 years up to 18.
Wow, so we have as young as 12 indulging in drugs?
Of course, yeah.
Wow.
We even have less than 12 years at the age of 10,
wow.
Which is very frightening. You have to do something about it.
So how many years have you been into this great volunteering work?
So far, this work, I've begun this work almost a year with 6 months now.
So young.
Yeah.
Wow. And how impactful have you been? How wide have you worked?
I have worked not even only in the community, but I have worked outside the community. For instance, I have been engaging schools in Ashaiman, beyond even Ashaiman. I have been going to North Ayawaso. I have been going to Bujumbura, all inter-schools. And sometimes too, I used to engage parents within a community as on how they're supposed to engage, interconnect with their children so that they won't fall in victim of outside, ideas.
Wow, viewers, this is highly impactful and a great volunteering effort because at the end of the day, it's helping to shape the Ghanaian child, starting from his community, precisely the Hausa community. That's a great work and needs to be applauded. So Alhaji, related to your great efforts, what has been the response of the communities, especially the East Ayawaso District's Hausa community? What has been the response to your great efforts like?
Thank you very much. The response are huge because before even I begin within the inter-schools, I first of all pay a courtesy call to each and a chief within the East Ayawaso, and assembly members and the imams. So they are even aware of before even I started anything. So I mean, the response is very good. Okay. And then you can see a lot of children, even some parents used to call upon me to talk to their children. So the response is widely going.
That's a great
achievement
effort.
Is on, yeah.
That's a great effort. Yeah. You have my sincerest applause.
Thank you very much
for the great work.
Thank you very much.
You know that for any work of volunteerism that has to impact society, impact people, help in building our nation in our various small ways, you definitely need human resources, material resources, and money. How do you fund and how do you support this work? Do you have global investors from outside? Do you have people donating cash? How do you work around your resources?
Thank you very much. This is where the challenges are.
Yeah.
Because so far so good. I don't have any assistance from elsewhere, from anywhere. It's rely on me, myself, and a friends, family friends. Being who I am within the community, I know a lot of friends that if there is any program that I want to go, I have to pay a visit to a friend. Oh, Alhaji, next week I want to go to program. So this is what is going to cost me for my program. Or we say, oh, Alhaji, you can take these two. Another person will say, Alhaji, take these three. Because they have been feeling the concept is a concept that is supposed to be supported.
Sure.
So this is how I able to raise some mini fund with my own pocket, funding whatever I'm doing as now.
Okay.
So for now, dear, I don't have any sponsor from elsewhere, but we still need the sponsors.
Sure.
We need it because we are trying to work around the globe within the Ghana.
Sure.
You know, and you can't do it like that without a support.
Sure.
So we really need it.
So viewers out there, you've heard Alhaji loud and clear. We are on The Volunteer, the only television program in Ghana that seeks to whip up the spirit of volunteering in Ghanaians and also to bring to the limelight the great effort of volunteers in nation building or national development. Let's take a quick break. Welcome back. We are on The Volunteer, the only television program that seeks to whip up the spirit of volunteering in Ghanaians and also to bring to the limelight the great efforts of volunteers in Ghana. I want to say a big thank you to Gabby Angels Production, Maycash Factions, Illuminated Big Mirror, The Piano Bar, and Cuddles Beauty. Alhaji, people have heard, viewers have seen, and some might be interested in the fact that you self-sponsor this great initiative, though some friends and family may want to help. In case someone wants to reach you to be part of this your great initiative, how can we reach you? Any phone number, social media handles?
Thank you very much. Community Concerns and Care Foundation, you will see a lot of whatever we are doing. If you go to YouTube, the same thing, Community Concerns and Care Foundation, you will see a lot of our videos there. And if you go to Google, Community Concerns and Care Foundation, that is where even you have our location direct to where the office locates. So the phone number are 0552 565635, and then the Vodafone is 0205 666 890. So we are always welcoming whoever is interested in support, Community Concerns and Care Foundation.
Sure. And having gone through your pictures and short videos. I've seen that you're doing a very great effort.
Of course.
And please, viewers, kindly check on the screen all the details of addresses that has been given by Alhaji Ali. Alhaji, so what is the future like? Do you have any projections for Community Concerns and Care Foundation related to the interventions you're placing for children and young adults into drug and substance abuses, which you said was to save the future of Ghanaian future leaders, so that we have great Ghanaian future leaders? What is the future like for your foundation?
Thank you very much. The future lies, my concept is to see the brightness of our young coming children. How do we do that? Is by educating them, sensitizing them, letting them know what is right and what is wrong. So this is my focus on or within the community in Ghana. So I'm expecting to see in future that you can point finger on a child that you think is within your community, even in your house, that oh, the guy is very good or the girl is very good. Neither than say, this girl, forget about her. So that is my concept, to see that our children are upgoing in a very good direction.
So if I should add up, would that mean that you want us to have in the future a proud Ghanaian child to point a right finger at?
That is
yes.
it. That is
and
it.
I think this is a very great initiative.
That is it.
You are on the Volunteer.
Yeah.
The only program that brings volunteers like you to the limelight, and also to ginger those others who have the great potential but haven't started anything yet for the good of our mother Ghana. What impression do you have about this program?
The Volunteer TV program is a program that I think since I began my program, so far this is the first time the Volunteer TV program have brought me on set. So I think it's a program that all of us supposed to come on board.
Sure.
As an how this program is going to push, because we need it. Because, for instance, now without volunteer program, you won't see Alhaji Ali anywhere.
Sure.
So great thanks to Volunteer TV program for the efforts, you being the president of the COVOC. I think, I don't know how to appreciate. All what I want to say is we need a lot of hands that can push the Volunteer TV program so that Ghana will have the impact and benefit out of it. And the rest of the volunteers, they should try and come on board so that the Volunteer TV program will push them to the brightness level. So I think that is
great.
What I want to hear.
Cherished Ghanaians, you heard Alhaji. He says all hands should come together to push the Volunteer television program so that we can bring more of the volunteers out there to light. Yeah. We are wrapping up our program, and today's edition has been a very lovely one because the focus has been on the side of children, young ones who are exposed to substance and drug abuse. Yeah. And Alhaji has opened this foundation, Community Concerns and Care, in order to salvage these young ones from this substance abuse exposure and drug abuse exposure, which is a good initiative. Wrapping up, what is your final words to all cherished viewers out there? And you know that we are also on a global stage, so there are many eyes on the international and the global linkages that are also watching you. What words do you have for them to wrap up with?
Thank you very much. My word that I have for them is, if you could see the challenges we have within us and the drug substance abuse and the drug abuse substance rider, we can't do it without the hands of viewers, or we can't do it without support. So we have started. We still need more hands and more support. So we are always welcoming whoever is willing to support us so that we will reach where we intend to reach. I think that is what I think I can see for the viewers. Our gate is open. Whoever is willing to support us or push us anywhere, anytime, we are there for him.
Well, viewers, their gate is open to whoever is willing to come and support so that they can reach as far as we must all reach for Ghana. This brings us to the end of today's editions of The Volunteer. I am your humble host, Lily Bright Tete. Till we meet again on the next edition, please stay tuned.